Y'all ask all the time. All the time. This is the number one question. Okay, so here it is. Get ready with me. What? I've never done a get ready video. This would be a good time to, I don't know, talk to you girls about what I do. Because you ask me sometimes when I'm up there on stage or whatever. And it's so funny because anytime anybody ever comments on like what I'm wearing, it's usually something I've tailored myself. And I'm like, oh, you like that, do you? Shit, where's that? Wow. Ooh, I am currently doing a Peter Griffin on my shin at the minute. I just smashed her good. Ha! Anyway, I'm here ready to do the little bit of makeup that I do wear. And I'm going to show you all my tips and tricks here, why they're beneficial. Before I ever get in the shower, I dry brush. It is the greatest thing in the world. I have the softest skin. I mean, I don't touch a lot of people's skin, but I have very, very soft skin. This right here. Dry brush. I wear gloves in the shower. I exfoliate. This is what I use on my skin when I get out of the shower. Lather that up, and then I throw on my favorite sweatsuit so I don't have to worry about getting it on anything. I go around to my eyelashes and my eyebrows, and I put some castor oil. And I put a little extra castor oil on my face when I feel like I need it. Y'all should be trending on castor oil the way you did on coconut oil, because once you go down the rabbit hole of what castor oil can do, you'll use it to fix everything. You got boy problems? Castor oil. You got fibroids or cysts on your ovaries? Castor oil. You want long lashes? Castor oil. You want nice skin? Castor oil. You want to balance your hormones and detox your body from metals? Castor oil. You got squeaky door? Castor oil. Like, just get yourself the castor oil. My hair has never been so long and healthy. I'm going to show you here in a little bit. Castor oil. All those videos, my hair in a braid or up, it's sitting in castor oil. I promise you. It's not dirty. It's just, I think that we've been doing it wrong all along. And I think that the hair industry has become like big pharma, where they want to like create the problem and give you a kind of fix, but not really. And then it kind of creates other problems, sort of products. That's how I feel. I worked as a rep at Modern Beauty in Calgary as a outside sales rep, servicing salons. I got pretty acquainted. I got a few hairstylists in my family. I know what's up. And I'm telling you, it's as bad as petroleum-based medicine. Anyways, castor oil. Oh my God, how perfect in the song. Shout out, Jared. Anyway, first thing I'm gonna do. This one tends to upset girls that I even have to do it. This here is obviously an eyelash curler. I flip it. I'm a stomach sleeper, and these are always getting mushed into my face and underneath of my heavy lids. So I have to grab them like this and uncurl them. I have to kind of bend them. And it's like a process because I can't like ever get it right. And try going into Shoppers and asking them for a tool to uncurl your eyelashes. They look at you like you have 3 heads and ask you to leave. They're like, F you, that's your problem kind of thing. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't say it in a like an arrogant way. I've just, over the years, I've tried so many different things. Comment below if you actually have. I've never met anybody else have to do this, but if you do, tell me about it. I want to hear. I want to not feel so weird and alone. I mean, it's a great problem to have. I've never had false lashes on. I think maybe when, I can't remember, but I think I must have like tried on fake lashes once or twice just for the novelty of it, but I've never had like my eyelashes done or anything. But if I don't do this, they tuck underneath my eyebrows and under my lids, so I have to kind of go along and like straighten them. I have at times like put my tweezers on my flat iron and like just very carefully like flat iron my eyelashes. Am I crazy? This one's always really hard because I can't do it with the other hand. This is real. This is what I do every time. Otherwise, I lose like an inch of lashes because they curl back around on themselves so bad. And I'll have to do this several more times because the second they get wet with mascara, they want to curl back to their natural state. And I gotta keep prying them like outwards. That's crazy. The story goes that my mom said I was born without eyelashes and she was really worried that I wasn't going to have any. And then I guess one day she looked down and they were wrapping right around my eyebrows. Sometimes I even do it on the bottom ones here because I can't, like, they touch my cheek right here. And so I'll get mascara all over my face. But these ones are tricky. I don't always even bother trying. It's just like some little spots. This one little spot. I know, it's crazy. Nobody ever feels bad for you, and these are your problems. And sometimes they are up in my eyebrows. You can't really see them. Wait till I put mascara on. The other thing that I did want to say, I don't even know what this is. This is just some kind of concealer. I do spot touch-ups because I don't wear foundation, but I'll put a little bronzer on and I'll conceal any spots. But let's talk about this little spot for a second because I'm sure you've seen the odd, like, angry spot in some of my videos. I don't care. I'm not self-conscious about it. I want to address it. That's all. This, again, if somebody could explain to me what this actually is, it's like if I get a blemish, decides to just create a hole in the side of my face. Don't know what that's about. It doesn't, and it won't heal properly. I'm thinking that it's probably lupus or alopecia, like borderline. I think my like autoimmune is attacks my hair, skin, and nails, or I'm deficient or something. But if somebody could maybe just give me a simple explanation, that'd be great. So anyway, I do fill that crater. Let it kind of dry there for a while, and then I'll continuously kind of blend it out because it just looks weird when you don't wear makeup anywhere and then you have a spot of makeup. I have a scar here that I kind of try to even out as well, which was one of these spots. I'm lucky that I have a muddy complexion and I'm freckly because it makes it so that my skin is very forgiving and I feel like I can go without makeup without feeling. For me, it's because my skin is so mucky and I'm used to seeing it so freckly and everything. When I conceal that, it looks so weird to me. I can't wear eyeliner either, really. Like it, oh, I just feel like a clown. I don't know what it is. But I'll sit and watch girls do this all day. I love it. I love the artistry of it. I love watching you girls. As a natural girl, no shade. I love it. I think it's a beautiful thing for a woman to express herself however she wants. I don't like the lying part. It does cross a line sometimes, especially when you're asking a man to see if he likes you genetically because that's what his eyes are telling him through attraction. You can't lie too much. That's come, you know who you are. But I do love makeup, so don't come judgy or nothing. Now that we've got our eyelashes uncrimped, y'all ask all the time the number one question. Okay, so here it is. Lash sensation. What color do I use? Blackest black. I think I could go lighter, actually. I find this a little bit harsh. I've been using this for probably 5 years, I would say. As long as they've been out. Look, take note. You barely see them. Kissing my skin. becomes a bit of a spider web down in this corner if I'm not careful, because I'm not joking. I have to pluck the hair in the corners of my eyes because it gets too much. So like this can get a little unruly. Gotta make that face. Don't be throwing shade about the mess I make all over my skin when I'm doing this. I have no choice but to go back in after with a Q-tip and just like clean up all the edges, because my lashes are touching my skin too much. Look at that. Still quite long though. Down the interstate. Ain't you tired of this town? Whole science behind these eyelashes. I wonder if I ever got famous, like if somebody else was doing my makeup, like there would have to be somebody to like understand these. That would be like, it's like a science. How'd you get down there? Can you imagine me putting on false eyelashes? Like, each time we roll the dice and roll for on a good luck. These ones on this side, they want to grow right into the corner. I gotta pull them out to come play with the other ones. Otherwise, it'll like drive right into my eyeball. That's how you know they're not fake eyelashes. The bottom lashes are as crazy as the top. How do we do covering this up? Pretty good. Okay, what's the next step? Ooh, eyebrows. Okay, that's another whole story and a whole science. Let me tell you about this thing. This is my makeup bag. I love it. It folds up into a square and it stores really nice and it holds a lot. I freaking love this thing. And it's so cute. Like, it's so cute. Anyway, this and the bag are both from Winners Cosmetics. I freaking these as well. Little travel perfume bottles, but they're so cute. To save said cute bag and not have anything scuffing it up on the inside, because let's be honest, these little like specks of stuff, they just get in places, but usually from this culprit right here. Sorry, how rude. You got your angle brush, that's all I need because I just do a bit of contouring. This little bitch is concealed all the time, so she's never making a mess in your makeup bag. Now, if you're a foundation girly, there's your sponge. And then you got your little blender brush, I think. I think that's kind of for like smudging your eyeshadow around, right? I know things. Oh, also, I think I got this at Winners too. I think the brand is the giveaway. But before I do anything, I start layering this guy up. I put it like down my neck, wrists and arms a little bit. And everywhere I go, everybody tells me how damn good I smell. So I'm just letting you know, it's vanilla cake oil. That's my base. And then I have a secret perfume that I layer over top of that. But I'm going to keep that one to myself. Okay. Just kind of hard to tell anyway because it's not that obvious. But I had some bad microblading done a few years ago. And now I have to balance out said freaking microblading. I was letting somebody learn on me. So they gave me like a bit of a discounted rate. This is what I use to fill my brows. You do it how you do it. I don't know if you can read that. Medium brown, 376, Maybelline Tattoo Studio. My eyebrows are insanely animated as well. You can tell I don't have Botox. If you pay attention to my videos, my eyebrows are independently doing all kinds of things. kind of wish I could tame them a little bit, but they're so expressive. I'm such a smiley person anyway that like they're just, I don't know, my eyebrows are always dancing all over my face. I try to like calm it down. So then I have to like counterbalance what one does more than the other. One's a little bit higher. So it's like a whole science over here with the two things that I do. So anyway, we fill the brows. It's been a long time to see your face. I knew we'd meet again another time, another place. Singing for my rent, singing for my supper, I'm above and below the upper round. Look in the middle where money gets tight, but I'm just doing alright. I'm alright. You're really close to me, so I'm not gonna full on sing for you right now. I'm alright. Look at my, see, as soon as I start singing, my eyebrows just go crazy. Yes, I just snorted. What about it? Here's a beauty tip for the dudes. You make yourself look older when you make your eyebrows too thin. Thick, dark brows is like a sign of youth. So when you start getting older and those eyebrows start getting a little more unruly and you have to trim them, don't trim them too much. It makes you look old. See that? Like, what is that even doing? That's crazy. It's nice when it's just chilling, but like, stay chill, bro. Can I make a meme? Be chill, bro. Perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. I'm sitting here talking to this damn thing. It hasn't even been on. Okay, we've got our palette that we only use one thing of. I already started because I thought the thing was recording. But we just use this ashy brown one because we don't like orange tones. This is NYX Professional Makeup Highlight Contour Palette. I just do the three. I don't get in there on the nose. Ladies, it's getting weird what you're doing with your noses because it's not natural. Come on. Just highlight what you got and play with what you got, but don't alter. I go in here, I get a little double chin when I'm talking and getting all crazy, so just cast a little shadow down there, why not? And then this matters because this is supposed to be your darkest point. Anyway, it just gives you a nice glow. Look at the difference one side to the other. And I let the castor oil and everything that's on my face just be the adhesive to stick this where it's supposed to go. My brush is nice and greasy all the time. But it just, I don't know, it works. Just call me angel, love the morning angel. Time for the only accessory that I wear. Because I like to be cute and classy and just minimal. I don't like busy anything. Now for the hair. So I use Joico Purple shampoo in my hair and then Olaplex as my conditioner, number 4. And then when I'm not like fully washing my hair, I'm just giving it a hydration. I'll also use a bit of just regular Moroccan conditioner on the ends. And the rest of the time, if I don't have anywhere to be, there's castor oil in my hair. So I haven't washed my hair in like a week. Let's see what we're working with. Now that the face is painted. My mom bought me this super cool towel for Christmas. What are these? They're like supposed to dry your hair more or something. I see no difference. I actually find that it keeps my hair wet for longer, which is fine because I wanted it to stay a little bit wet so that I could blow dry it. Oh, that feels good. I had it like up for a lot of days, more days than I should admit. But yeah, so and now let's talk about the hair because that's been a whole journey. I lost the crown of my head. Don't know what it was. My nails pitted out at the same time. I was losing hair everywhere. I got a bad batch of extensions, which ended up chewing my hair follicles like all the way up. So between losing a bunch of hair, the stress, and everything that I've been through, my hair just took the worst shit kicking. So when I had finished all of my gigs in like September in Ontario and just kind of like tidied up all my loose ends, I kind of got rid of the extensions for a good while, and I knew I was coming into like a hair rest point where I could like really get it growing, and I did. I got a job where I could just like pin it back and have it hydrated and just no stress all the time. And my hair, oh my god, like this it's not been this long and this healthy in so long. I've worked really hard at that. This is after having a bit of a trim not that long ago. Castor oil. Did I say that? Did I mention castor oil? And there you have it. No professional ever taught me this, but once I'm all done blow drying my hair, I just kind of like wet my hands with castor oil and I go mid shaft down, or maybe even the last third, maybe not half, because it will slowly make its way up there. You got to be really careful about doing this. I've been doing this for a while, but just to add back a little bit of moisture and lock that what moisture is still there in. And actually, it like, does that look bad? No. It looks smooth and blown out and lovely. It feels amazing. There we have it. Get ready with Molly. Hope y'all have a great day. Love ya.